Alright, welcome back to No Man's Sky. I'm almost afraid to look, but we are going to scoot on over to the base. We're going to teleport back to the... wow. Almost didn't take. We're going to teleport back to the main base. I installed a mod that allows everything to show up in the machines. Now the thing is, this mod hasn't been updated since... for experimental, right? Since the latest experimental. So it could crash. But... you know, we don't know. Recent, please. Hilbert base. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen. If it crashes, I have to take the mod out. But this should give me access to the drive and the water skis. I already got the water skis because they fixed that, but somehow they missed the drive. I just don't understand. As a software developer myself, you know, when it goes to test, you make sure that what you say got fixed. That's all I'm saying. But we love them. We love them, right? Okay, here we go. Ship research station. Are we crashing? We're not crashing. We see the new drive. We don't see the new drive. We do see the Aquajet, so this must be a different screen. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's try one more thing. Okay, let's try one more thing. Let's try building another one. Alright? And I need some tritium and some chromatic metal. I don't know how to make tritium. And I only need a couple more, yeah. So let's go up and shoot some asteroids. Unless I have a tritium hypercluster on me. I don't think I do. No. Yeah, I really wish I knew how to make... I know there's a way. I think there's a way. Alright, give me some asteroids. There's a field right there. Now this field just popped in. Inside, please. Switch guns. Positron ejector. Yeah. That's all the tritium I need. But you know, it's just too much fun. Didn't I get an upgrade to this gun? Hang on a minute. Didn't I get an upgrade to the positron ejector? Yeah, this... I need the degreasers, but what does this do? Heat dispersion +4. Well, that is complete crap. But you know, we'll use it and then we'll destroy it later. Yeah, so the vibe with a lot of these episodes is... I had 2 of them. So now I have 203. Alright, yeah, the vibe with a lot of these episodes is, you know, basically experimental. Do you see my base through all the jazz? Yeah, there it is. Going down. Yep. Maybe if I rebuild it, I'll get the thing. Maybe it's something to do with building it. Who knows? Otherwise, somehow, this mod just doesn't work in experimental. Their game change doesn't work in experimental. Come on, it's green. Yeah, ship's busted, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna have a second one. And there's no way to tear these things up, right? I'm just gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna build another one. Starship Research Station. There's a brand new one. Right there. What do you got for me? You got nothing. Yes. It should be right there. Yeah. Yeah. It should be right there. Okay, so how do I tear this up? I guess what I do is I just delete it, or I bring it to another base. Yeah, I could bring it to another base. I'm rotating. I am definitely rotating. I'm spinning around. Yeah. You've been hypnotized. Didn't I sell a bunch of this stuff? I swear I sold a bunch of this stuff. No, but the game... You know, I have 2 of those. Okay, anyway, let me put down the food processor. Because I got that. Wow, I misclicked. Nutrient processor. I'm doing a lot of misclicks, or the game is, yeah. Let's go to ingredient storage, and I want to store the fish Yeah, let's throw the fish here. And do we have any other fish? No, let's store the mordite in there. And I think all the poop, why not? Yeah. Okay. And then, in the ship, what do we got in here? Pugnium, oh. Yep, okay, sort. Scanner module, yeah, transfer this to the storage container. This to the storage container. Warp drive, I'll get some more tech. Right? I'll get some more tech slots. I gotta get some more, yeah, And all this will be in the storage container inventory. Suit slots? I don't think I need these right now. Maybe later. Yeah, And what else? Let's go back to the exosuit. Let's go ahead and sort. We got a lot of room. Well, we got a lot of stuff. Okay, the Bullcaster module, storage container. This extra ship thing, storage container. Mining beam. Do I have room for this? Fuel efficiency 2%. Get out of here. Yeah, never talk to me again. Yeah, all these C's, storage container inventory, storage container inventory. Do these stack? Did those really stack? I can't see the storage container inventory with that one like this. They didn't stack. I have this many spots open. I really should get the other storage containers. Alright. What's left? Warp hypercore. That's in the ship. What's left? Yep. Let's go ahead and put in the rusted metal. Yeah, of course let's filter on. Oh, I can access the nutrient here. How interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Have I tried everything? Phosphorus. No. Where did I get this from? I think the exosuit. I'm filtered, right? I'm filtered, yeah. That's the way to do it. Filter it. Platinum. No. Put this back in the starship, not the exosuit. Okay, still filtered on the exosuit, yeah. Pugnium. No. Put this in the starship, not the exosuit. Good. Chromatic metal. No. Put this in the starship. One of them, anyway. And I'm still filtered on the exosuit. Ammonia? Nope. This stays in the exosuit. Paraffinium? Nope. This stays in the exosuit. No, it doesn't. No, that should have gone. Yeah. Copper, sodium nitrate. That's a weird one. Nope. Exosuit. Okay, just go. Yeah, I give up. No, I give up. Go ahead and sort. We got lots of space available now. And I have this one more. Yeah, one more. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Now I got an ace shield. Check it out. I got 3. I cannot be hurt on one of them uranium planets. And a cold shield. When I have this, I'm going to install another cold shield. Oh, these don't line up though. But they all line up. They don't have to line up together. They just have to be connected. Yeah, just connect the dots. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, nutrient processor, do I want to... let's carry it around. Yeah, why not? Why not carry it around? Okay. These things should be... I'm in my starship. Yeah, should this sit in the starship? I think so. Yeah, now I got lots of free space. Wiring looms? Definitely starship. Yep, okay. And we talked about the cold shield, which will sit in the starship. Okay. So we're on this planet where we know that we can get buried cache. I'm gonna go back to the cloudy whatever. Ruined Pomp. Yeah. Yeah, we're going back here. I still can't get the purple systems and it's killing me. And the mod that allows me to see all purple systems, what doesn't matter because I don't have the engine, but is not been updated. And It seems like there's not that many people playing abandoned mode. Hi. Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke. Alrighty. Let's just go right back here. Maybe it'll work this time. No. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm seeing how it is. That's beautiful. Alright, let me get over here. Did I keep any of this on my person? Alright. Let's take a look for some buried cash. How about that? That's a cargo drop. I might have to fly. How about that? That's a cargo drop. Alright, let's fly somewhere. Yep, let's just go somewhere else. I mean, same planet, right? But just around the world in 80 days. This will take us somewhere else. And this planet was discovered by Noxie the cat, and the last time I checked, my name was not Noxie the cat. So that has to be a normal mode discovery. Which is fine by me. Look at all those. Did you see all those blue things? Were all those thingies? Refill launch thrusters, please. Yeah, were all these things over here? Were these all these? Yeah, like 3 of them in a row. 4 of them in a row. A jackpot. All right. New building part learned. Wow. Nanites. I'll start scanning stuff. Units received. Another new building part. Wow. Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. What are we looking for? We're looking for buried cache. And there's another memory stone in this direction. But what's this though? Cargo drop. Come on. I know there's buried cache here. I know there is. I know there is. Well, you can't always get what you want. Yeah. I know, but the vibe is whatever comes to mind, I'll do. I tried the mod, and if it worked, I was going to go to purple systems, but it doesn't. So now I'm going to go to every purple system I visited and make sure I have investigated it thoroughly. Thoroughly. There's another memory stone. There's some damaged machinery. There's another memory stone. And there's some buried cache. Yeah. Didn't we get something good from the buried cache once upon a time in this planet? Ow. Well, not this. Why? Okay, the starship's out of range. Please don't go to the starship. Platinum. Yep. Seems familiar. Damaged machinery's in this direction. And if we look from whence we came, I'm not seeing anything buried cache-like. So we will go to anything that might give me something. Wasn't there a memory stone over here? Yeah, there was. Let's get this first. Oh wait, this is downhill. Hit me. Where's the damaged machinery? Wow. I can't see. And there it isn't. Alright, where did I see that? There's damaged machinery over there. But I saw another unknown building. Oh, there's all kind of buried cache. No, just go. And there's more jazz in this direction as well. But whenever you see buried cache, tag it and go. That's the rule. You know it likes to disappear. And I believe this was the planet that it really liked to disappear on. Hi. Nanites, thank you. No, it's right here. Okay, good grief. Wow, this buried cache is... I've never seen it this deep. What's going on? I've never seen it where I couldn't... Train manipulator, dudes. Where'd it go? We're still going down. Don't you worry. This is a dud. That's not a dud yet. We're still going down. Good grief. Hello? Buried cache? Buried cache? Well, that was totally worth it. Wow, look at this place. We are down here, man. We are down here, and there is an animal down here that normally you wouldn't see. Hey, little guy. How about that? Creature pellets required. Yeah, I need my my thing. I can't make them. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're very unique. No. Oh, nice to meet you. All right. Well, we are way underground. There's all kind of bad planets here. Oh, we're not that far underground. Look. Yeah. Let's see. Up and up we go. Should be able to face this wall, and we're out. Ta-da! All right. There is a building over here. We had the song sing. And yeah, there's the building. There's an unknown building. There's a jettison pod. That's the unknown building there. We're gonna go in that direction, and there's some jazzmatazz up this way. And I've recharged all my shields. My numerous shields. Do you see any of those things? I saw a lot of those things. Oh, look. Yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah, there's two up here. Okay, this one. Just nanites. Just nanites. Okay, so here we go again, where it looks like I have them all. Right? But maybe I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. But I'll take the nanites. Nanites are cool. I got you, right? Yeah, I got you. Alright. Living slime. You didn't give me anything. This shouldn't be gettable. Nope. Okay. Buried cache? No. Damaged machinery? For now. Lots of stuff over here. Lots of stuff. That's where we came from. That's a jettison pod. That's a cargo drop. And that's all what is that? Cargo drop. Okay, we'll go to the damaged machinery that I tagged. I have those birds, right? Yeah. This is on a hill. Come on. Nope. Negative. Because it's kind of over. Yeah. It's actually up a hill. I don't know what I want. Surprise me. You didn't surprise me. Alright. Ow. Cargo drop. Cargo drop. More damaged machinery. We're kind of going in the way of the ship. More damaged machinery. I like that direction better. I'm really surprised. Well, Don't be surprised. Yeah, buried cache has a much better rate of giving me things. But, you know. You take what you can get. Oh, that's gotta be a cargo drop. Actually, I meant to say that's gotta be a buried cache. But instead I said it's gotta be a cargo drop. Yeah. I can't believe that's a cargo drop. Yeah, we're going this way. Feel like we're just not seeing the buried cache. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's just those little spinning monsters. Horrible. Yeah, I think there's buried cache around here, and my super duper scanner is just not coming up with them. I should probably put another S upgrade in there. Yeah, like the one I left in the ship. Whoa, look at this. Thank you. Thank you. Is there 2 damaged machineries? There is. R. M. Thank you. Here's one. Heat shield. Heat shield would be game changing. I could go to all the heat planets. I don't remember any, but I'm sure there were some. Yeah. Game changing. Mm-hmm. But then it also might be game changing from the point of view of, well, I'm kind of done. Memory stones? Yeah, I guess so. Unless I can find a buried, ooh, God, I thought for sure. Ow. Yeah, this planet has a good nighttime. I don't know why it's so bright. But it has a good nighttime. Alright, somebody's gonna have to die. There's 2 of them here, good. Ah, new part. Ruined arch. 3 of them, nice. Nanites. 190 nanites. I could have gotten nanites even when I got the ruined part, right? Because that didn't give me anything, or... well, we don't know. Okay. Show me something groovy. Like, what's that? No, what's that? Buried cache. Hooray! Mm-hmm. Wow, that's further than I thought it would be. Let's grab some oxygen because it's here. We'll do a quick run around in a circle. Okay, 2 circles. I'm really dizzy. Which way are we going? This way? Alright, so what kind of plants are here? See those? This is no, gamma, weed, yeah. Finally, something different. How many nanites was that? 58. Indeed. Thunder outside. Spring has arrived. Alright, let's hit up some damaged machinery. No, we're going for this buried cache over here. And there is some damaged machinery right down here that we'll get. Heat shield. Amazing. I never thought I would get nothing, but it's happened. The grouping of the bad plants here is something else. Come on. Exosuit expansion slot, I'll take it. I will take it. Alright. We're up on a hill. And we're looking for... There's a build... Okay, let's tag the unknown building. That's the song. Nope. Buried cache. Alright, good. That was a bird. Bird shadow. I'm not gonna say that scared me. Nope. So we only have one giant planet, and it's not a gas giant. It's a B toxic protection module. Okay, that gives me hope. That gives me hope, because my current toxic protection module was also a B class. And by the way, needs a little recharge action going on. There we go. Alright, and you could use some recharge action as well. There we go. Yeah, and you guys could use some recharge action, by the way, too. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But now I've got double cold, triple score on the uranium, whatever. Single, well, double toxic. And then, yeah, you know, there's only one that I need. I forget which one it was. Let me think. Was it heat? I think it's heat. I'm almost sure it's a heat shield. Yeah. Yep. Excuse me. Where's this building? Oh, look what it is! Hey, hey, hey! Now remember, if I need ferrite for some reason, I need to pull it out of the refiner, because I did the rusted metal thing. Alright. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Or clump, 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 I guess. Alright, heads up display real quick. Yeah, I'm full of health. Alright. What do we got? Sort by whatever that is. I don't have any carbon nanotubes, and I don't have any thingies. So let's make a thingy, and let's make a carbon nanotube, and I should be able to do the whole deal with the thing. And we're gonna put this right here. No, I'm heading over to the left. We'll just do that one. Yep, that's good. Okay. Alright, what can we see from here? That's a little... That's the cargo drop. There's some health there. I checked my health. And... Notice how long it took to clear the drop pod? Maybe I just have to hang around. There's a memory stone, which is at least interesting. It'll give me something. And every other direction looked like a bag of nothing. This is where I could really use some food. But every time I think about whipping out the nutrient processor and making... I think I was heading towards ice cream, right? With the egg. Why not hit 5 times? Didn't take that much damage. Yeah, I have trouble holding my eyes open, and it just doesn't sound like fun. Hey, maybe someday it'll sound like fun. Today's the day we're gonna cook something. I kind of like my jetpack. It would be nice to have some more jetpack upgrades. You know? But it's not working bad. 146 nanites. Wow. We're back up to 6,751. There's a storm incoming. But I have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 shields. You could have given me a 4th shield. It would have been great. Yeah, it would have been. Yep, let's tag another one of those. And there's some damaged machinery. Okay, I'm going to tag damaged machinery because it's close. And we'll get on the other side of these gamma weeds and see if we can see any buried cache. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. And look, it's sticking out of the ground there. Yeah, okay. And there's some more salvage data. Let's see. Excuse the yawning. Oh, ancient data structures. Okay. Okay. Because it gives me something. Yeah. And we'll see if we can see some buried cache from down there. Visibility's not great. Boom. Yeah, even though I take damage, I don't take much damage because of all the extra shields. I'm not using drop pod data that much, but you know what? It's easy suit slots, man. It is. I mean, I could just warp and get them out of space stations, but that gets old. Okay, I think I got another one, right? I got 2 more. How about that? Alright. Do we see any buried cache from here? I was gonna say, that's gotta be buried cache. Look at all these things. If we see those, we'll get them. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna start shooting some of these flying spitballs. Uranium. I got a ton of uranium, otherwise I would. Do you see any of those things that I was seeing? I don't see any of the whatever that you get the things from. Maybe down there. Yeah. I think so. Compromised valves. Cadmium. Great. Taking up my inventory space. Here's one. Really easy to see in the storm. Yeah, give me the mining beam, not the fishing rig. You're gone. Mining beam's pretty fast. There's a new part. How about that? And did I get nanites from that? Do you get both? It's not coming up that it gave me any nanites. The storm ended, I missed that. And there's the other one up there. I thought there was another one down here. I thought I saw another one. Huh. Yeah. Which one did I go to? Well, not this one. So that's just nanites. That's 173 nanites. Yeah. Yeah, some of them just give a ton of nanites. How about that? Oh my. The sound of... So with no suit lay... Well, suit lay wouldn't have said anything anyway. No. You have to recharge too. Yeah. There's some more... No, that's a mutant plant. Same symbol. Okay, there's damaged machinery. Buried cache. Buried cache. 272 in the other direction. That's what this planet does, man. Yeah. You pass it up and then you gotta backtrack. So this is north, so I pretty much want to stay south, moving away from the ship. Did I check the launch thrusters? Do you remember? Well, it doesn't matter. I can summon the ship, so we're good. Alright, let's... Whoa. Missed it. Compromised connector. Rusted metal, okay. Come on now, what happened? Wow. Okay. Double up. Thank you. Recharge. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Not using rusted metal. Man, what a mistake. What a mistake. Alright, we do want to head south now. So... we're gonna hit up anything southish like this damaged machinery at 246. Downhill, nice visibility. There's a thingy on the other side of it if I can get there. Jetpack recharge for that hole. I mean, we're hitting these things fast and furious, in my opinion. Yeah, we're collecting fast and furious. It's the nice thing about this planet, if I could just get in gear here, right, is that you can go from memory stones to damaged machinery to buried cache, and you're constantly collecting. It's like wow, triple hazardous flora, baby. I need some sort of reward for that. What do they call it? What do the kids call it when you're just earning passive income? Yeah, it's like passive income. Alright, what do you got for me? I can either walk by. Yep, it's a walk by, so I get some nanites. And even 100 nanites. Maybe it didn't like the speed that I walked by. And it looks to me like it's sunrise. Check it out. Look at that. Yeah. I already did a screenshot of this planet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for a... Oh, come on, that's gotta be... No! That's south. And... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope, I thought that was a sneaky buried cache. This damaged machinery looks like it's where we're going. Yeah, I've got a picture of this planet. I could take another one. Maybe if I find a large ruin, I can take another screenshot and use it. Oh, that's right. There's purple jazz in this system too, because we're in a purple system. Hazardous flora. I'm getting them all. All right. When we least expect launch fuel, we get it. How are we doing here? This thing seemed to have stopped. Yeah, exosuit. Okay, begin again. Thank you. What can we see from here? Ooh, jettison pod. Alright, there's the memory stone to the south. Do we see anything else? Well, I tell you what. I see that right there, and I don't need to tag it. I do need to head in that general direction so I can get there. More nanites, good. There's another memory stone. Now we're halfway there, so let's take a look and see if we can see any buried cache that suddenly shows up in the radar. Unknown building. I kind of dig the unknown buildings. And these memory stones are easy to see. 337, 445. Yeah, so we'll head in this general direction, see if we can spot that memory stone. I see it. Right down there. Yeah, in that previous screenshot on this planet, I saw that structure way off in the distance. It would be kind of neat to get up close to that structure. I'm not convinced we have all the base parts. No. Where's the unknown building? Okay. Anything in between here and there? Well, we're not really going in the right direction, but what is this? 145, right over the hill. Come on. There it is. Just nanites. 114. Oh, it's a phone booth. Ow. Okay. There are some taller structures here. Let me get over next to this one. Yeah, it's not that tall. But it does look kind of cool. So if I turned back looking this way, and then said, alright, and then put the sun on this side, like down, so that we have kind of a thing going on. It's actually too big. Unless I do one of these. I don't want the spitums in the picture. So now I'm actually kind of too close. Yeah, I'll walk this way a little bit. And then do this again. Same thing. Yeah, maybe a little brighter. Maybe. I don't know. What's that spitty thing? I don't want that spitty thing there. Get out of there. There. Yeah, no spitty things. Really ruins the vibe, man. Okay, what about sun in the back? Nope, that's no good. Sun over in the valley. I kind of want it shining on it. Up. Up. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, definitely maybe. No, I don't want any of those spitty things in my picture. Yeah, disgusting. Alright, we're going with that. Okay, we went with that. Now we're going to the unknown building, which could... Oh, no. We knew it was this. I knew it was this. You knew it was that. I forgot it was that. There is buried cache right there. Good. See? That's why we're here. Gotta keep collecting the goodies. Yeah, those spitty things, man. Maybe I should start shooting them out of the air. What do you think? I mean, they're... I'm sorry, but you know, drool less. Say it, don't spray it. Starship shield module, a C starship shield module. Unique. Unique to what we found in buried cache so far. Ancient data structures, yeah. Yep. Yep. Any buried cache? Alright, we're gonna head towards the ancient data structures, which I should be able to see. And I'm backtracking. Ow. Okay, there's the ancient data structures, and there's a significant number of them. I don't see anything. Hope you like yellow, because the vibe of this episode is yellow. Collection. Maybe what we should do... There's one. Maybe what we should do is position ourselves... As a matter of fact, I got an idea. I got an idea. Come here. It's Large Marge, everybody. We're gonna fire off some drop pod data, and we're gonna go to the drop pod, and then we'll look for buried cache from there. Yeah. And they're right here. And there it is, right in front of me. I'm checking out. How close is that? It looks pretty close. I would say that's pretty close. No wonder I found them so easily. Yeah. Quit the spooky music, man. Alright, and then we'll see what we can see from here, although we're not too far away. And like, spitty monsters just came out of the ground and spit all over the place. It's disgusting. Let's get in here. Alright, let's make, what are we? Yeah, in here. Down here, let's make 3 of these. I can only make 2. Don't you worry. 3 of these. And we need some more carbon, do we? Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a half a stack of condensed carbon and put it into there. And take the ferrite dust and take it out. And then we'll make another 250 carbon. And we'll go ahead and get this. And yeah, no, I'm finishing this row. Alright. Let's grab the... I hate the way it scrolls like that automatically. Good. Let's take this back out. Let's take this back out. Let's make another one of these so we have 2 and 2. Let's hop into the starship. Let's fire it. No, I don't want to fire it off yet. No, we want to look for a buried jet. Look how long it took for the drop pod to register. Starship. These. 100%, please. Thank you. Buried cache? Ooh. More ancient data structures. Wow. Cargo drop. You buried cache. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Oh, it's another one of these, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, recharge. 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 It's all recharging. Alright, fine. We're going down. Manipulator mode. Going down. We're going spelunking. Got it. Wow. That's less than I wanted. Where'd it go? Okie doke. Can I see any more from here? There's the ancient data structures, and there's more. No, mutant plant. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get back to the ship. Where's the ship? It's in this direction. Oh, interesting. Yep, you just go straight through. We should get to the edge of this hill and pop right out. I think. Yeah, so this is your underground gameplay right here. I can't run and do this at the same time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Alright. Let's fire off some drop pod data and go somewhere else. Man. Where are we? Yeah, we had 3 of these. How about that? Looks like it's, where is it? Let's recharge. Good. No. Let's recharge this. Drop pod 1 day. Okay, out and back. Good. Switching to the other side of the planet. Yeah, who knows what's on the other side? Maybe something cool. Doubt it. Bet it looks exactly the same. Except it's dark. Wow. Still going. Ooh. Huge mountain. Now we saw... I think I saw these mountains before, or off in the distance. Check that out. What a huge mountainous complex. And then boom, they just end, and you got this giant... non-mountainous place. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. Wow. That's something. And is that a building? That is a building. How about that? Interesting. It's quiet. All right, 1 drop pod coming up. Yeah, maybe I build a base up. I just don't like this planet that much. It doesn't look good during the day. Otherwise, I'd be really excited about building a base here. But I'm not real excited about building a base here. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Let's fill out this corner. Got it. And then 1 more over here, and then we'll be back into the cargo. All right. Do we have any easy money locations nearby? Buried cache. What about up there? Jettison pod. And I don't see any on the other side, so let's get our buried cache. This looks like an underground buried cache, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in this cave, right? Maybe not. It looks like it's going to be a royal pain. Just no speed jump. There we go. Okay, now where am I going? No, I think I was right. Unless it's... No, I'm totally wrong. Where is this? Alright. Got it. Alright, was it worth it? No. Nope. Bowcaster module. Yeah. Why are heat shields so rare? Well, in my other game, they weren't rare, so I think it's just the luck of the draw, man. Stop spitting. Rude. All right, we got what? 1 more left? 2 more left. I think I see it off to the... Oh, so close. So close. If only... And then look, I need to get that down there. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's park on top of the hill. Big brain move. Alright. I'm gonna need more supplies. Yep, this is the last one in this row, right? Yeah. Alright. And I'll fire that off in a minute. I'm gonna need another... what do we got? We just have one left. One more carbon nanotube and one more antimatter housing. Yeah. Now, I parked up there so that... Up, because there was a thing that I could see when I was landing. There it is. It's probably just nanites. You never know. Other side of the planet. Ah, ruined storehouse. Wow, there's a lot of parts, man. It's a lot of parts. A whole lot of parts. Jeepers. See any quick hits of the buried cache around? Nope, not really. Nope. Alright, let's... What's that? Cargo drop. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, refresh this shield. Oh yeah, by all means. And let's refresh that. Okay. No, I still am missing one. That's okay. Fire it up. How close are we? I don't see it. Yeah, no, we're really close. Now this isn't... This is the one we've already been to? No, I think it could be. It could be. That would be unfortunate. But I saw it clear. I heard it clear. Got it. Hopefully this isn't one we've already been to, because that would stink. I've never had these things fail me, and they still haven't failed me. Alright. And finally, we're doing a row? I think so. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize that you could use these here. But of course you can. Oh. Wow, that's convenient. Is it not? See any buried cache from here? Yes. It's a bit away. What about up here? That's a little bit closer. What about this one? That's even... no. But yeah. Okay. Wish I could tag two. Let's recharge two of these things. Alright. I wonder if I'm going to be able to see that other one once I get to this one. Maybe not. Look at that view. That looks totally different. It may be worthy of another screenshot. Yep, just nanites. Where did it go? Right here. Let's sort by, Ooh! Okay. Somebody suggested I turn them off on the extreme planet. The, Yikes Aggressive. And, now that we know they don't stay off for long, that's still a neat idea. I should save them for that. Yeah, so that if I want to hunt around on that planet, for example, go to the planet, find the thing, turn them off, hunt around for an episode or two, as long as I don't restart the game. And, you know, yeah, have some fun with it. It's not doing anything for me. There's those cool mountains in the background, but yeah. Alright, where was the other buried cache? She tried to tell me that there's a superstorm. 42. No. It's the answer. But what's the question? Storage augmentation for the ship. Excellent. Okay. There's one more buried cache in the vicinity. It's right there. Even though it refuses to tell me it's a buried cache because it doesn't want to. And we're right near this giant mountain complex. Where'd it go? Oh dear, I'm standing on it, most likely. Where'd it go? I know I have it tagged. You can see it tagged, right? See it tagged? Kind of? It was pretty far away. Alright, it's all broken. Oh dear. Buried cache 62. Let's tag it again. Because we don't know what was tagged, but now it's tagged again. It's right over here. Multi-tool expansion. Cool. This is a good spot. What's that up there? Jettison pod. Boo. And then over in this direction is just a bunch of nothing. Alright, let's get back to the ship. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, look at all that over there. If the storm wasn't going on, look, that looks pretty cool. It does. I'm gonna, you know... Wrong. Good grief. That was painful. Well, that doesn't look so great, does it? What if I go over here? There's a storm going... it's stormy. But I think that looks pretty cool. Alright. We're gonna go to another planet in the system. And we're gonna... I fell down in between the... It was horrible. Yeah, we're gonna go to another planet in the system. And we'll start a journey from there next time. And... how many other planets are in this system? Like you're airless. And I don't think anything's on airless, but we could check it out. And then there's the baby fat cloudy. And then there's stellar corruption detected. I think I was on that planet. Let's go to this one. I don't think there's any buried caches or anything on these airless planets, but we'll see. Knowing how much ferrite you can get from rusted metal, can you imagine just mining rusted metal on this place? Cogs. Kuyam. Noxie the cat's been all over this system. Bright side, please. That should get us there. These look really cool. Alright. Unfortunately, most of them just look exactly the same. Can you straighten out, please? Yeah, they kind of do, but they still look cool. These are the most elite, dangerous looking planets. Kaboom. Alright, let's get down here. Another quick landing. Alright, here we are. And, wow, if we look around... Yep. It's, there's places to drill and such, but... there's just nothing else. It's too bad, but it's consistent. And there are these oxygen plants, which is just kind of weird. I guess, maybe it's not weird. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. Let me hop back in the ship. Alright, it doesn't exactly fill the screen very well, but this is one of the many Orion Nebula pictures I have. This one is so bright, it's because it's in our area of the Milky Way galaxy. And I think this was taken during a full moon. That's what the notes I have on it. Which usually you don't take pictures during a full moon. But it's so bright, it's pretty easy still to get. Anyway, it's one of my many pictures of the Orion Nebula. The Orion Nebula is at the bottom, and the Running Man Nebula is at the top. And if I had more time on this, there's even more smoke and haze in there. The whole area is just reddish and fuzzy with clouds of dust and such. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.